Yep. Go ahead and set it off like a big dog's supposed to. It's the MarcWes Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Wesley Pierre, a.k.a. Westradamus, and you know we got to give you this sports talk from a Miami-Dade County perspective. We have our other hosts on site, handling the Canes, handling this high school football showdown that should be happening, I think, today and tomorrow. You got Chaminade, and you also got Central, two powerhouses that's going to go ahead and go head-to-head in trash pile. Crazy. I wish I could be there, but unfortunately, I got to handle little man, and not just that. No point of going if they're not going to have anybody go ahead and record, meaning broadcasters, meaning reporters. We're not going to be able to do that. So might as well stay to the crib and see what Marcus has for us when he come back to the studio. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set it off right now and talk about Dade County, talk about who? The Miami Dolphins, talk about who? The Miami Heat, and also the Canes. And you can go ahead and follow us on the MarcWes Sports Podcast on all platforms. You also could go ahead and follow Marcus on CanesCounty.com for exclusive content on the Canes if you want. Now I'm going to go ahead and set it off like a big dog supposed to. Got to set it off with who? The University of Miami. I mean, we on a great start. I don't know what else to actually say besides that. I mean, we're on to a 3-0 start. We're going to go ahead and play Temple this Saturday at 3:30. I think it's going to be an easy win. And hopefully the Canes don't think like that because I'm a fan and they're the players. Don't overlook these players. Go ahead and set it off on them. Hit sticks like the Maury Brown. Suplex slam individuals like Ruben Hurricane Bain. And let's go ahead and continue on this positive trajectory. I mean, first I got to go ahead and say we're the real Miami. We already done handled that week one. We decided to destroy Texas A&M in the second half of that game. We had some individuals, the coach, complaining, and that's the typical thing that you get from people that play the University of Miami or the Miami Dolphins and so on and so on. I mean, that hit that Damari Brown gave against that running back in Bethune was like, yo, boy, you taking me back to Madden when you do a hit stick, the screen shake. I was feeling real good. I'm like, damn, boy, wifey see me going crazy. And I know y'all probably like, man, come on, Wes. You really going crazy over that game, Bethune? Yes. Y'all don't understand the pain that we've been going through all these years. Having players just give up, having players not give everything that they need to be given to win these actual games. So when we have our rookies, our freshmen doing a thing like that on a national platform against Bethune, against Texas A&M, a team from the SEC, that's supposedly supposed to be good, got a good D-line, got a good O-line. I'm going to go ahead and talk my shit. You feel me? I'm going to wipe my ass with what y'all been saying in the national media. Everybody want to go ahead and talk about Colorado. Yeah, I respect what Deion Sanders is doing. I respect it. I respect it 100%, man. You got primetime. He from Florida. I know he's staying in Atlanta, but he's originally from Florida. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to watch these games when the University of Miami isn't playing. But, one thing I do not understand and will not understand is how our alumni players, yes, alumni players is over there in Boulder with the Boulder, Colorado, Buffalo jerseys on, the logos on. Like, what we doing over here, man? Come on, Michael Irvin. Come on, The Rock. Yo, matter of fact, The Rock, you got a building named from you. I know you donate and this, that, and the other, and you're trying to build your brand some more, but you're The Rock, man. You don't need to do shit like that. Come on, man. You got Warren Sapp over here. I'm just like, come on, what is this that we're doing? What is this that we're seeing over here? Because, again, we're doing basically what the Colorado is actually doing over there, what Prime is doing. setting the foundation, getting rid of all these garbage players. Yes, I'm gonna say garbage ass players because these players was garbage. You know the players was garbage because you it's not a 360, it's a 160. I mean, come on, 180. I mean, you got the players, got rid of them, coaching staff got rid of them, and the first year you see Colorado doing good. You see the first year the University of Miami's doing good. I mean, look at the O-line, man. I mean, TVD even running in for touchdowns because his O-line is so much on point. I mean, what can you say about a team that's been constantly having to go through adversity, and finally when they actually reach that adversity, I mean, I wouldn't say it like that because we still got the rest of the season to actually go. But come on, man, we need to go ahead and do what we need to do, and that's what we're doing right now. Where whoever's in front of us, Miami of Ohio, Texas A&M, SEC team, or Bethune-Cookman, HBCU, look, your job is to win the game. Like Herm Edwards said, we played to win the game, and that's exactly what Mario Cristobal is actually doing. But I do not understand how our former players have a big platform, and I'm yet to see him praising the University of Miami. You over here parading with Deion Sanders, prime time. Like, I understand probably Michael Irvin. Why? Because Michael Irvin, like, you play with Deion. But Warren Sapp, like, what's going on, bro? Like, come on, like, why are you over there? And not just that, I'm trying to see if there's anything that transpired between Miami's new coaching staff, Mario Cristobal, and these former players like Michael Irvin, Warren Sapp, The Rock. Like, is there some type of animosity here? I mean, I didn't hear anything. I'm pretty sure Marcus didn't hear anything about none of this, but at the end of the day, I'm seeing our players, our former players, have Colorado jersey on, and it made me feel some type of way, especially right now since we're doing good. We're on the 3-0 start, and it's not a good look for me personally. Now, again, I think once we continue on this winning trajectory, which I think is going to happen on Saturday when we play Temple, maybe they go ahead and do us a solid and give us some salutes. But me, I like what Alonzo Highsmith said. Alonzo Highsmith said, you can't catch me. You can't catch me wearing a Colorado jersey. I understand, I respect Deion and what he's doing, but you can't catch me doing that. And I respect that 100%. And for me, I've never seen a University of Miami former player have on another college football team's jersey on. Probably unless you got the maybe a player, legacy kid, your kid go to Alabama, or you go to a certain team, maybe understandable. Family comes first. But like from what my understanding is, the University of Miami is a family. We close knit, and not just that, but early in the season, you actually seen who? You actually seen all these former players wear Paradise Camp, Legendary Camp, whatever you want to call it right now. They over here staying at the crib, especially Michael Irvin, man. Every motherfucking year you over here giving our players that little, kick in the pants before the season start, telling them that this is what Miami is. You got to leave everything on the gridiron. And for me to see you over there, you got a platform with Skip Bayless, even though I don't think a lot of people want to go ahead and watch Skip Bayless right now. It's you, Keyshawn, and you got Richard Sherman. But, like, I'm not hearing you talk about us. I watch you all the time, and it's not just me that feels some type of way. Man, I was listening to the Joe Rose show this morning, 560 QAM, and they were saying the same thing. And I love Hollywood because Hollywood be giving it to him raw and uncut, just like the dope back in the G, raw and uncut. He's giving it to you raw, and he's basically showing you and telling you what everybody is actually feeling. And he has a local platform. So when you got people like Michael Irvin, The Rock, when you got Warren Sapp, over there, and they're not giving us no praise, is what matter of fact, you should be over there wearing the jersey anyway. You want to go ahead and help these players, go right ahead, but still have that you on your body somewhere, a hat, a jersey, something, So for me to see you guys not really saluting, not praising the University of Miami in the time where we actually need you right now, recruiting. They already done stole Kamani McLean. I don't like saying his name over here on the MarcWes Sports Podcast because I didn't like the way he left us on red 2 times when it came to signing with Colorado. If you want to go over there, it's all good. But how you did us, how you did the crib, I don't respect that shit. I don't care you a kid. It don't make no sense. That's not how we built in the 305, Kings County. That's not how we're built. We're built keeping it 1K with motherfuckers. And I didn't like that, but what I do like that your ass is on the bench. Yeah, motherfucker. I like you're on the bench. And, Travis Hunter injured right now. So what's going to happen right now? Are you going to go ahead and finally play? I seen you on the bench recently. It looked like you was kind of mad or pissed off. And I like to see that, especially when we were mad and pissed off. I thought you was going to stay to the crib, And I also seen you was on a one-on-one drill with somebody and it looked like you need to hit the weight room, my boy. Sorry, Marcus is not here to kind of, be politically correct. So I'm going to give it to you how Wester John is going to go ahead and give it to you. I love to see that you're still skinny as fuck. I love to see that. Yeah, you a 5-star. You should be playing. You should be playing. You see all the other people that decided to come to Miami, they're playing. You see the 4 horsemen we got back there, 4 running backs, 9 carries each, or 8 carries. We're spreading it out. We're really keeping it 100. Yes, we're really keeping it 100 with the players that's coming over here. We tell y'all show us that y'all got what it takes to actually play, then you're going to play. It don't matter. It seems like Ruben Bain right now also is getting more reps. We know he's a 5-star. Some people say he was a 4-star, but he's a 5-star. When you commit to the University of Miami, they're going to take away some of them stars. So for him to be suplexing motherfuckers, making his debut in the WWE just like The Rock, it feels good. It feels good, and I want to see this winning trajectory or winning habit keep happening because we're so used to losing, especially after that 5-7 season last year. So for us and for me on the MarcWes Sports Podcast, I love to see that. Also, let me just go ahead and try to chime in on the game real quick. I think it's going to be a blowout. I don't know if it's going to be so much of a blowout like what we did to Bethune, but I really have a good feeling that it's going to be close to, if not better, than what we've seen in Bethune. Because again, like you, like me, and all other Canes fans really know, we know that when you play mediocre individuals, sometimes, the mass of the media is not going to really give you that praise. Even though, like I said, we mudded, gutted, and slutted Texas A&M. And the funny thing is, 2 of them scores when we played Texas A&M shouldn't have been there. We had that pump block early on, and, we also had another turnover where they basically was in, Miami territory, probably a 20-yard line or something like that, and they actually scored. So the score doesn't show how we dominated against Texas A&M. And when we have these players playing Bethune-Cookman, HBCU, what people are going to say, it's not that serious. It's a HBCU. But I do like seeing that our 2s and our 3s. You remember when Joe Philbin from the Miami Dolphins was like, I know we got some 2s and 3s. I want to know if we got 1s. Well, we have the 1s over here in Miami, CanesCounty.com and MarcWes Sports Podcast. We have the 2s and 3s showing out. What I really want to see is Robbie. I want to see Robbie do his thing. I want to see Bobby do his thing. That's the twins. If you're from the crib, you already know what time it is. I know the linebacker, Bobby Washington, he's a hit stick guy. He's a hit stick player. He's a guy that's going to give you what you want, what I want, and that's putting a hit stick on motherfuckers. It seemed like him and Damari Brown's been chilling around each other a lot more because what Damari Brown did, hit stick that dude, helmet came off. I'm like, oh my God, James Williams is mutting motherfuckers, giving it to him raw and uncut, hitting them. They trying to throw penalties on people on James Williams. And guess what? They have to pick up the flag because he's hitting with the shoulder. So again, it's just showing you that the players that normally had penalties these last few years didn't have the discipline. Speaking on James Williams, getting penalties here, there, everywhere. Him with the new coaching staff, he's listening. And that just shows you when the player listens that he done bought in. Because James Williams is a freak, man. Like, this guy's like 6'5", 6'6", big body individual. Really should be playing DN or on a D line or something like that. But for him to be playing safety and still manifesting as the player that we think he should be, it's a real good thing. I think him and Cam Kitchens back there is really holding it down for the crib, making everybody feel good, feel good, just like Halle Berry. I want you to make me feel good. Only thing is, we're not talking about, what we seen in that movie. We're really talking about, I want to feel good when I leave the game. I want to feel good when I'm at the crib. I want to talk shit to people like Alabama. I want to talk shit to people from FSU. Yeah, those people that were supposed to go and sign with y'all, they staying at the crib. And I love that. I love to see that these players from Miami-Dade County or from the Tri-County or just from Florida, because all the athletes come from Florida, the Gunshine State, the Sunshine State, I love the plain fact that we're getting these 5-star players to commit. We just recently got defensive linemen from the Rock Block from Central commit to University of Miami. Blount, yeah, man, I want to see that. I want to see you and Ruben Hurricane Bang mutt shit. This is what we want to do. I want you to be walking motherfuckers on the damn field. That's what we want. We want that, and we got them dogs. We got them big dogs with heavy nuts in Dade County and Kings County staying at the crib. Now, what I really want to see is, yeah, we know we got Kobe Young, Restrepo. We have a plethora of wide receivers, that's doing their thing, right? But I want to see, I know we got JoJo staying to the crib. You feel me? I want to see his homeboy that's committed to the University of Ohio or Ohio State. I want him to be like, man, you know what? I'm gonna stay to the crib. And when we would add him to Kobe Young, add him to, I don't think Restrepo's gonna be here. He's probably gonna go to the league after this season. But I want to see these 5-star wide receivers stay to the crib. These 5-star corners, besides Kamani McLean. And one thing I know I was throwing some salt on Kamani McLean, yeah, because he done tried us, man. Like, you know how it is at the crib. Loyalty is everything. And the way you done, left us on red, having the national media make us feel some type of way because you done left us. You told us meet us over here, but then you in Colorado. That's some fuck nigga shit. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm older, and I know everybody gonna be like, they're kids, man. Fuck all that bullshit, man. We from Dade County, and loyalty is everything. Do what you say what you do. And if you're not gonna do that, then don't say anything at all. And I'll respect it a little bit more. What I want to know is, does the fan base want him back? If he wants to come back, will they accept him? For me, I'm a little 50-50 on that, I'm a little 50-50 on that. Earlier when I spoke on you, I probably said I don't want your bitch ass back. But, thinking about it, thinking about growth, thinking about myself growing, forgiving and forgetting. I had a conversation like that with one of the teachers when I was teaching yesterday. And I told him, like, one of my biggest issues is forgiving people. So don't be like Westradamus. Forgive and forget. Bring your ass back to the crib. But I ain't gonna lie, though, that shit was feeling hella good when I see your ass on national television sitting on a bench. And you're like, damn, no playing time. Yes, hey, it is what it is. Maybe you should have stayed to the crib and you wouldn't have to be going through all that. And for me, playing Temple this week. I think they say Temple. I know. Let me go ahead and check. I know they say that we probably gonna win because it's Temple. But what I really want to know is like how Temple is looking, because people like us, we ain't fucking with no Temple. Where they at? Where they standing? Oh, y'all 94th. This is FBS rankings. They got Temple ranked 94th in points, and they got the Canes 11th, which is good. 44.7. Yes, that's a dub for me. You got Temple 64th in points allowed. Miami 25th for points allowed. 66 with total yards for Temple. 15th for Miami. I'm loving this trend. Like, we're doing a little good, when it comes to where we at. It normally be flipped. We're normally 94th when it comes to points. We're normally 64th when it comes to points allowed. So to see us over here doing our thing, and again, I don't know if I want to keep reading Temple because they're on a bottom barrel. So we already know what it is. Let me go ahead and repeat just Miami, because we ain't fucking with Temple. We got points allowed 11 for Miami. Points per game, 11. Points allowed 25th. Total yards per game, we got 15th. 13th passing yards. Yes, that's great. 38 rushing yards. And that's probably because we don't want to waste our running backs on mediocre teams. We actually really did play one good team so far. And Texas A&M, y'all motherfuckers need to win. Y'all need to win these games, so when it come later on, this game that we just beat you 2 weeks ago, it seemed like a real good game. It's not, Texas A&M will suck, so who cares if you played them and you beat them? You see their record now? It's 5-7 again. No. We need you guys to at least be, 50-50. Give us some good wins later on, so that win that we did have against you guys means something. Yards allowed 19th. Okay, top 20. 48th. Turnover differential. Yeah, that's one of the things that I do want to go ahead and hope that we do get some changes on. I want to see some more picks, man. You feel what I'm saying? I want to see some more picks. I'm happy they took the turnover chain away, but maybe they need to take the turnover chain and put it back on, because like we got better players, but we're not getting the turnovers that we think we should be getting. So hopefully, Mario Cristobal, you can motivate them some way, somehow, to actually get these turnovers. But I do respect what you're doing. I do respect these players right now. Me, I'm gonna dog the players that drop passes. I'm gonna dog the players that do dumb shit. It is what it is. I know we're supposed to be the adults, but fuck that. I'm a fan too, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell your ass when your ass is fucking up. So for me, I'm looking at this right now like positive. I'm pretty sure Marcus is thinking the same thing, positive. But I want to really see how this season go. This game for me should be a running and passing game. I really want it to be kind of like Bethune-Cookman. Let's see some more of these twos. Let's see some of these threes, more of these threes before we actually play our schedule in the ACC. I know that's going to be real soon. But we had one SEC team, dominated them. Basically, if you did watch the game, fuck the score. Look at what we did all game. I think that we should be real good this season, and I think playing Temple is not going to be any different. I think that the University of Miami will be probably in the top mid-30s score-wise, and I think Temple will probably have maybe like I'm giving them 14 to maybe like 35. What I don't want to happen is these injuries. It was a good thing that we did play Bethune-Cookman when we lost a few individuals on the team. I don't think it was that bad, besides the Cam Kitchens one where he had to get carted off to the hospital. And yeah, it looks like he made a full recovery. Of course, you want to be kind of cautious on this. You don't want to have him play against Bethune. Have that dude rest. It's an All-American. I'm pretty sure that He will be a first-round pick when he do declare for the NFL draft. But, going back to the game, I think it's going to be cakewalk. But you guys that's actually watching, that's on the team, don't think like me. It's not going to be a cakewalk. They're going to be a serious team. And because I don't need y'all motherfuckers taking y'all foot off the gas. Keep your foot on their neck. That's what we do. We already know they hate us because of the beaches, the women, and the weather. So we just want you guys to give them another reason why y'all want to motherfucking hate us. And that's because we're winning. Again, like I say, I don't follow soccer too much, but Messi been creating a mess in the MLB. It looked like they're going to win another championship. I don't know what championship it was that they just won. Probably Chris or Marcus will probably clarify that for me when I get off air. But that's what I want. I want to see the Canes do good too. You feel me? Because it was one point the Canes was the real Miami. It wasn't the Dolphins. It was the Canes. You seen the 30 for 30s. The Canes was inviting the Dolphins to come in the club. You feel me? Let them through. You don't need to stay in the line. We VIP over here. I wanted to be where everybody from Miami knows the dogs that's from the University of Miami, the dogs from the Dolphins. You see the jersey, Tyreek Hill, matter of fact, jersey. And that's what we want to see. It's a football town. Yeah, I'm fucking with the Heat. That's really like everything. The Heat is showing us the model. They already got 4 rings. And we want this back. I like the shit talking from James Williams. Keep talking shit. I like the hit stick from Damari Brown. Keep hitting stick in these motherfuckers. Make the screen shake, And I just think that what we're doing right now, staying under the radar, like Alonzo Highsmith said, speaking on our former players with the Colorado jersey on, we're gonna hunker down, be low key, and call it a day. I kind of do like the feeling that all the attention is on Deion Sanders. None of the attention is on Miami. It's normally the other way around, but it is what it is. But hey, y'all players, man, look at yourself a little bit, man. Look at yourself a little bit and be like, damn, I scream Canes. I throw up the U all this time, and look what I'm doing. Yeah, I want to support my brother in prime, Deion Sanders, head coach prime time, coach prime. But like, come on, man. It's all about the you. It's all about the you. So, yeah, let me go ahead and kind of transition into another topic. I kind of was speaking on it already a little bit. You see the jersey, the Dolphins doing our thing, balling like a big dog. Tua, the arm of the almighty Tua is prevailing again. Damn, Westradamus. Yeah, what happened? It seemed like you've been right all this time. The most accurate quarterback in NCAA history. I got to keep saying that every time on the MarcWes Sports Podcast. Why? Because at the end of the day, you're right again, Wes. Where's your crystal ball? I need to buy a crystal ball. You feel me? I ain't doing no woo, no none of that. But when it comes to when you know your shit, it feels good when you can throw that shit in people's face. That was the doubters. Like what Tua's doing right now. The people that said that he can't throw deep balls. What's going on? Y'all need to shut the fuck up. Yeah. I love what I'm seeing. Right now, the Dolphins is on a 2-0 start. We already know what it is. We learned a lot. Matter of fact, these 2 games. Well, not me, because I already kind of knew. Marcus, he kind of got on the bandwagon, jumped back on the ship later on last season. I know he had a bad taste in his mouth like myself when it came to us having an 8-3 start, and then we wind up falling backwards into the playoffs because of the injuries, and I know that's Marcus's that's his kryptonite for me in my argument majority of the time, and probably other people that talk about the arm of the almighty Tua, will he stay healthy? Yo, I think my dog gonna stay healthy, boy. And like I say, every time I call him my dog because that's my team. I'm like, T.O., that's my team. That's my quarterback. I'm gonna sink with the ship. It is what it is. I'm not gonna jump off. You remember the Titanic? I'm one of the men that stood on the ship. You know, I didn't change, and like the dude that put changed his attire, made it seem like he was a girl. Nah. I'm gonna sink with the ship, but I don't think this ship is sinking anytime soon. The first thing we do know is Tua has it, and Justin Herbert doesn't. Justin doesn't have it. You got the arm. You look like the prototypical quarterback, tall, you know. But I think Tua just has it. And not just that, you know. Everybody talk about Josh Allen. Everybody talk about Herbert. Everybody talk about certain quarterbacks. But you can't beat accuracy, man. You can't beat accuracy. And when you're the most accurate quarterback in the NCAA history, again, remember, who came from the NCAA? First, I'm going to go with who I think was the greatest quarterback of all time, Dan Marino. Then you could go Joe Montana. You got Peyton Manning. You know, you have these quarterbacks that been there, done that, and it came from the NCAA. And for him to have for him to be the most accurate, Marcus may say the most efficient quarterback in NCAA history, you need to put him up there with everybody else. You got to. You feel me? Because Dan Marino don't got no ring, but he's still the best quarterback, me personally, of all time. I'm not going to put Tom Shady up there for those people that's like, damn, he didn't say Tom Brady. No, Tom Shady. And the reason why we call him Tom Shady is because he do shady shit. I'm sorry. He do shady shit. I mean, AB knows that. That's why he probably slept with his girl. I don't know. Probably that's why they got a divorce. I don't know. Super Bowl, you give me a hug and you look into my eyes and tell me what you see like Bone Thugs and Harmony. I don't know. He probably was in them guts. I don't know. You know, allegedly he was in them guts. Allegedly. And he's not making people like me think like, oh, you're wrong. You're wrong, Wes. No. You're right. You're right again, Westradamus. So for me, we do know that Tua, he has it. He had his first game against Justin Herbert. Sorry for you guys. We missed the highlights, and we hate the evil empire when it comes to the New England Patriots. We'll Bill Belichick. You know we hate them, but you know we had a lot going on. It's been a long week. Of course, you know me, Westradamus, Chris, the producer. We both have 2 young kids, and Marcus, he's covering the Canes all day, all long, and he's also covering the prospect Canes from high school. You know, like I said, he's going to be at that Chaminade Central game, so definitely we got to know how to allocate certain things. Of course, all of us got wives, all of us got other things that we have to do, but again, I had to jump on today because I'm like, hell no, we're not going another week not recording. I got to record something for the damn fans. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because the national media ain't talking how we talk. The national media want to be politically correct. I ain't politically correct. I'm going to give it to you raw and uncut. I'm sorry. But, yeah, Tua to a great start. Showed that Chris Greer wind up getting it right at quarterback. That's one. And who else you know is undefeated against Bill Belichick? And when you could be undefeated against someone that you know is cheating, someone that you know be recording your plays, what'd that tell you about Tua? What'd that tell you about Mike McDaniel? I need it, man. His name is not Mike McDaniel no more. His name is 305 Mike. 305 Mike and the arm of the almighty Tua. You feel me? I'm still on that ship. You feel me? What y'all need me to do? What y'all needed me to do on this ship, you know, because I know we got the captain, you know. I don't know how it is when you're on a ship, but whatever you need me to do, y'all need to be in the kitchen. Look, I know how to whip up some good ass seafood because we surrounded by the water. You remember? But again, whatever y'all need me to do, I'm there. But so far, since y'all need me for anything, I'm gonna go ahead and do you a solid by praising y'all the way y'all need to get praised. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, 5-0 against Bill Belichick, the arm of the almighty Tua. You know, another thing I'm loving. I know y'all, I'm seeing the celebrations. Y'all see these celebrations? They slide on the floor and do the little, like they're surfing. You know, we got the waves, the beaches, the women, the weather. I love that. I love the plain fact that Tua even joining in the celebrations. Yes, this is what we do. You know we trendsetters down here. Come on, man, we the trendsetters. you know? So for us, I'm loving that we're a cohesive group. We're a group that seemed like we really got it, you know, that we really for each other. So again, that's one. But then another celebration. I know for y'all younger individuals that's probably watching this on podcast right now, y'all probably like, what other celebration in West Adamas? Tell me. Stomp the Yard. It's before your time, but y'all need to see that movie. Stomp the Yard. My dog. You see the jersey. Tyreek Hill. He hit the Stomp the Yard celebration in the end when it was the end of the battle. And I was like, is that Stomp the Yard? Oh, yeah. I found the clip. And yes, I definitely had to go ahead and gave y'all a little short, speaking on that. But yeah, I love it. I love it. And for me, it's gonna keep happening. We're gonna keep going ahead and winning. We're keep gonna talking shit. I don't know about the national media, but I'm gonna keep talking shit. I'm still gonna keep betting motherfuckers because everybody doubting the Dolphins. If you bet on the Dolphins before the rest of the league or the national media be like, the Dolphins, they got it. Nah, that's gonna fuck up the bet. You know what I mean? It's gonna fuck up your bet, and you're gonna have to give a lot more money to win some money. Right now, where everybody thinking that we're trash, still thinking that Tua's nothing, go ahead and bet on the Dolphins. Bet on the Dolphins. Dolphins straight up. You feel me? And you're gonna win some money. And I guarantee you, I mean, everybody love when they pockets a little fatter because something that they just had to place a bet on. And you know me, I've been winning money against friends. I've been winning money against family, and I've been winning money against the bookie. You know what I mean? So you know me, Western Diamonds, it never fails. The arm of the Armani tool is winning me some money, and I'm gonna keep on that trend. Prize picks, all that. I'm on that. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and chime in on the actual game. We're playing who? We're playing the guy that said fuck Russell. We're not playing Future, but we're playing fuck Russell. Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson. See, I don't remember his name no more. I know you as the guy that slept with Future baby mama Sierra for the streets. Sorry, for the streets. Because I don't care what anybody tell me. I don't care what nobody tell me, because when your ass have a kid with somebody and literally like the kid is 5 months old and you already with another dude, that means you was cheating before. I'm sorry. You was cheating before, and I don't respect it. I don't care that you got this, you know how to talk to the public sometime. For me, you remind me of Carlton. I don't care. It's not to be usual to have love by anyone. Yes, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, yeah, that's what you remind me of, Carlton, the one that nobody wanted to fuck with every time I see you. But it is what it is. We're playing Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos. We're playing them, and I think that, what you saying, Wes? You think? No. Yes, I know that we're going to win this game. Why? Because, Denver sucks right now. Denver sucks. Sean Payton, he knew they sucked. That's why he was talking shit about the previous coach. But I'm looking at this game like we're going to dominate. Because for us to do what we did to Bill Belichick, meaning we ain't trying to force shit. Y'all got the safeties and, corners like 12 yards back. We're going to take what you give. We're going to much our boys with Mostert. You know what I'm saying? And when you got garbage corners like, from the is it LA Chargers? No? Yeah, LA Chargers. I'm used to saying San Diego Chargers, but regardless of the fact, y'all still suck. And when we go ahead and do our thing, giving numbers like that, 466 yards against the Chargers defense. Then we running amok on them boys with Mostert against New England Patriots. Now we're playing you, and we're not going to win? What's going on here? We're going to win the game. Russell Wilson, I don't know what's going on with him. I think the sack is kind of ruined his career right now. I know you did a good thing by buying Sierra's Masters and giving it back and all this other shit, but I'm sorry. You feel me? Your job is to do what Herm Edwards said, win the game, and you're not doing that. I don't think you've seen that. that interview from Herm Edwards. But yes, you need to win the game, but you're not going to win the game. I'm sorry, I'm Patrick Surtain Jr. You should have, well, it's not something that you could do. You get drafted where you want to get drafted, unless you're like a Manning and say, oh, I'm not going to that team. It's different. When you look like me, sometimes you just got to suck it up, go to that place where you don't want to be, collect that bag, and then eventually when you hit free agency, go to where you want to go, where there's no tax in Miami. I feel sorry for those individuals that's playing for the Denver Broncos right now, because Denver, like, they don't have it. You spend all this money on Russell Wilson. He's fucking up every time he get a chance to. Well, last game he didn't have a bad game. He really didn't have a bad game. He still lost, but he didn't have a horrible game. But yeah, man, I don't see y'all beating the arm of the almighty Tua. I don't see y'all, doing y'all thing against this Vic Fangio defense. And look, the crazy thing is we still don't even got Ramsey yet. We get him like in week 10. We're going to get him in week 10, and it's definitely going to amplify this defense some more. We're going to be balling, man. I love the plain fact, Dolphin fans that's actually watching, I love the plain fact that you wake up every week knowing that we're probably going to win. For me, I'm like, who's going to beat us? That's what I'm thinking. Who's going to motherfucking beat the damn Dolphins? And I don't see nobody beating the Dolphins besides maybe the 49ers when it comes to the defense. But offensively, man, Purdy don't got nothing on the arm of the almighty Tua. I'm sorry. Yeah, Purdy looked like he had a full recovery from that surgery that he had, shoulder injury. But still, regardless of the fact, like, y'all not going to beat the damn Dolphins. Like, come on, man. Let's be real, man. And I was telling one of my partners the other day, man, look, Aaron Rodgers is gone. Peyton Manning is gone. The other Manning brother is gone. You know what I mean? All these older quarterbacks that have been dominating the league for the last 20 years, 15, 20 years, they're gone. It's the new generation, I mean, you have Patrick Mahomes, face of the league right now. I think Tua also is the face of the league right now, even though people don't like him. And that's another thing. Why y'all don't like him, man? This guy answered the questions correctly. He don't throw shade at people. And people hating. Well, the beaches, the women, and the weather. I know. Let me answer my own damn question. I know why. But yeah, man. I don't see a lot of teams beating the damn Dolphins, because if you want to take Tyreek away, we got Waddle. You want to take Waddle away, we got Barrios. And where he from? He from the U. You know what I mean? And we got Ezekama over here doing things, doing play. I'm like, God, shit. What I do like is that play that he has with the tight end. The tight end always find a way to be open, running into the flat and kind of do like a hitch up the field and always open. I love that. For me, a lot of plays I never seen before, and I think that's the reason why I'm happy about having our head coach being an offensive-minded coordinator. Head coach, because like, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and let Vic do his thing with the defense, but when it comes to this offense, y'all playing checkers, I'm playing chess, and that's 305 Mike and Mike McDaniels. So when you come to this game playing the Denver Broncos, I don't really know if they know who they are right now. Are you a running team? Are you a defensive team? Are you a passing team? I don't know. You come in and you have all these big name with Russell Wilson, with Sean Payton. You had the draft pick with Patrick Surtain Jr., which is he probably is one of the best, if not, let me say not the best, because we got Jalen over here at the crib and we got X-Man. We definitely need to go ahead and talk about X-Man in a few minutes. He found his self in the media again, unfortunately. But with people with money in regards to him, it doesn't really matter. You still can handle your business. But yeah, man, I don't see Denver Broncos knowing their identity. Can you run against teams? Can you pass against teams? I know you got Jerry Jeudy. You should be able to pass. You got a wide receiver from Alabama. What's going on? And I want them to keep being like, what's going on? Because like it's a good time to be playing a lot of teams that, especially from our division, when they don't got to figure out right now. It seems like the Miami Dolphins have everything figured out. Our running game is on point. I love that run that Mostert had in the second half against New England that opened it wide up. It kind of basically like could have ended the game if besides that first down that people say wasn't a first down. Yo, that's what one of these individuals I was speaking to was like, oh, we're cheating. Man, shut the fuck up. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Your name is Bill Belichick and New England Patriots. Like, yo, y'all known for being the evil empire and cheating. And how the hell we gonna cheat in your damn stadium? That's your referees. They came from over there. Or the NFL gave you guys them. But everybody know it's hard to play in New England. And we did our thing. So I don't want to hear the bullshit about we're cheating. I seen Bill Belichick on the sideline over here throwing the red flag, trying to challenge shit, being mad. Be mad, motherfucker. Be mad. Because everybody's mad about Deflategate. Everybody mad about Spygate. Everybody mad about all that bullshit that you're doing. So I don't want to hear none of that shit that these New England Patriots fans want to go ahead and say about the damn Miami Dolphins. Yo, we're just that good. We're just that good. Just say that. You feel me? Or just say, don't say nothing. Like what our mom say. If you have nothing good to say, don't say it at all. You feel me? Now, I got a lot to say that's not good, but I got my motherfucking facts. That's what we do on the MarcWes Sports Podcast. We going to speak facts. We going to speak how the fans actually feel, and that's me. I'm one of the biggest fans in the world of anything 305. That's Panthers, that's Heat, that's Dolphins, that's Canes. I do not care. And now it's Messi. You feel me? And Inter Miami. I'm over here saying Messi, but you know what it is. He really is the team. I see us dominating this game. And even if we don't dominate, I don't care. As long as we win the game. Again, like Herm Edwards, we played to win the game. And it could be against 1 point, 2 point, 3 points. I don't care. You feel me? Let's just win the game. For those that's betting, just bet the Dolphins straight up. And you're going to get some money in your pocket. But let me go ahead and jump into X-Man. Come on, X-Man. For people that don't know, X-Man find himself in some bullshit again. Nothing that he could get suspended for. Nothing that he people could look at him sideways about. Preferably, yeah, me too. Like, you tripping. You feel me? I think he's married. I'm not sure, but you married. Supposedly, I think you're married. I don't know, because last time he had some drama going on with his peoples, and I don't know if they stayed together, got a divorce, or whatnot. You feel me? But you got 4 girls pregnant at the same time, boy? 4? Like I was saying earlier, I know you got the money. If all of them pregnant and you got to take care of all these kids, it's all good. I already know what time it is. You got money. Yo, it's all good. Probably that's one of the reasons why you was hounding the Dolphins about that guaranteed money, because like, shit, boy, you be laying some hot ones in them diamonds, boy. You be painting them walls white. Pull-out game is not on point. I'm sorry. Pull-out game, you need to do better, a little better with that. But yeah, man, I mean, yeah, that's what's going on with X-Man. You got 4 individuals saying that he got them pregnant. All of them is pregnant at the same time. And then you got the wife or the baby mama of his previous kid saying she got one in the oven. So damn, that's 5. And I think you already got 2. Like, shit, you got 7, like gonna have 7 kids? What the hell's going on over here, my boy? Like, come on, man. Like, you got too much money to be moving reckless like that. Now, I know if you want to, you know what I'm saying? If you want to test drive these women here and there, understandable, man. You feel me? You got the money. I ain't gonna judge your looks because I only go one way, and that's straight and narrow. But hey, it is what it is, man. Do your thing, this, that, and the other. But like, you got to be a little bit more careful, man. Like, yo, I don't want to hear X-Man got HIV, STDs, or spread all, diseases between all these women. You gotta do a little bit better, man. I ain't gonna knock you too much, because when I was younger, I was one of the biggest ones in the world. But damn, I made sure I strapped up. You feel me? I only got one kid. You feel me? And he's 2 years old. You feel me? For me being how I used to be long, like 20 years ago in high school, early college years. Like, come on, man. You moving like you trying to be like Diddy? You trying to be like NBA young boy. You know what I mean? You got about 11 kids, man. 10, 11 kids, man. How many baby mamas? But boy, your mental needs to be very tough, because dealing with 5 women now, baby mamas. Yo, man, like, as long as you hold it together to play well for the Miami Dolphins, I could care less what you do with your dick, boy. I'm sorry. But I do need to tell you, like, come on, man, you need to be a little bit more careful, man. You feel me? You need to be a little bit more careful, man, because again, sometimes, boy, the car look great. You feel me? But that engine have problems, and that could be an STD, a STI, HIV, or something like that. Like, come on, man. You need to do better, man. But that's what I got. That's what I got for the X-Men, man. I ain't gonna knock you too much, because right now, so far, it's allegedly. Of course, we do know a lot of these dimes, they be for the streets, and they just want to tie a celebrity or an athlete with whatever issues they got going on. You see what Zion's going on. She's supposedly supposed to be pregnant too. So we don't know what's going on. But yeah, man. X-Man, be a little bit more careful, man. Go ahead and hawk down some more interceptions, especially like what you did last year against Devontae Parker, Mr. Injury. Keep doing your thing. And this is going to conclude this episode of the MarcWes Sports Podcast. Hopefully we have some more positive news after this weekend. And yeah, so see you later. Peace.